Welcome to Mad Marketing's YouTube channel. I am stoked to have you guys here today. And today we're going to talk about something a little different than what we have discussed so far on this channel. Normally, I discuss digital marketing tactics, strategies, a lot of branding. But today I want to talk about leadership. And so there's a lot of confusion about what leadership is and how those kinds of people are portrayed. And then there are bosses. Though these two people might hold jobs where the titles are could be exactly the same, the quality of being in this person's presence is completely different when we're talking about a true leader and someone who is a boss, right? And so a leader is someone who truly does exactly that. They lead, meaning they will go first. They will make you feel comfortable in their presence. They will make you feel it's safe to be who you are. I was actually watching some Gary Vee videos the other night, and he even mentioned when he first started his agency, one of the first things he knew that he needed to do was let his employees know if they lose an account, right? No one gets fired. What does that do for the employees at the company, right? That allows them the freedom to move and the freedom to breathe, the freedom to come up with ideas, the freedom to try their best and get out of their comfort zone to really tackle the problems at hand. So without worrying that they'll won't have a job and then potentially be jobless for X amount of time, not being able to pay their bills, right? A leader takes care of the pack. If you look at it from, a completely primal state of mind and that kind of perspective, if I am the leader of a pack of wolves, it's because I am protecting this pack of wolves. It is my responsibility to watch out for all the other wolves in my pack. I need to provide them with certain things, right? And I also need to protect them. This is my job. This is why I am entrusted to lead the pack, right? And so since we're human and we're dealing in the business world, you got the two different kinds. You got the boss, right? This is the person who doesn't necessarily do first, right? They will tell you to do, even if they don't know how to do. They demand that you know how, right? They won't show you necessarily how to do things, but they expect you to know how to do things. They don't believe in growth, right? They can say they believe in growth, and the only growth they believe in is growing revenue, but they don't care about turnover, employee satisfaction, the amount of autonomy that an employee feels. I have an example from a place I worked, and when I first started, I got a new desk there, new computer, and for me, at that time and at that age, I was like, I don't want to get on the floor and plug in the wires for this computer and things like that, right? The CEO of the company, mind you, got on his knees and plugged in the fucking computer. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the F word here on YouTube, but that's what he did. And that was the first time that I've worked in a place where I actually saw a leader, right? He wasn't thinking about, there was no ego in that, right? There was no, oh, hey, I'm the CEO. I should not get on my knees and plug in this damn computer. You know what I'm saying? It was not a prideful thing. It was like, hey, I appreciate you working here and helping me grow this business. I need to set this up for you, And it's like a win-win. In a sense, I look at him and I'm like, fuck. I feel respected, right? In a very strange way, I felt respected. And at the same time, now the computer's working, right? And I have the ability to actually start working for him and start working, doing what I do at that company. And so that is what a leader is. Remember, these things, they will always make you feel comfortable in their space, right? They believe in growth. They want you to grow and learn, because the more you're able to grow and learn, the more you're able to benefit the pack. So a leader takes responsibility for his entire pack, right? And so he wants his pack to be better, because if his pack itself goes from like level 50 to level 100, now you have a pack that's level 100. Right? And so he wants you to grow. He wants you to get better. And he knows that the only way to enable you to go for it is to give you that safety. He needs to make you feel safe, comfortable, and respected, so that you respect him in return. This was my first video on leadership. There is so much more to learn when it comes to being a true leader. Because I can go on and on about how you need to make people feel safe, autonomous, respected, right? And how you have to lead by doing first and going first. But there are certain qualities that you must create and build within yourself before you are able to allow that true leader in you to be shown to the other people. So to be seen as a leader, it's more than just a title, right? People need to look at you and hear your voice, and they can immediately feel that sense that this person here is a leader. It's not just, it doesn't have to do with just your title, right? Or your position. Being a cop doesn't make you a leader. Being a cop doesn't necessarily earn you respect from everybody. You get respect from some people, and the truth is that most of the respect and authority that you have is strictly from your position. But a true leader is the kind of person who is able to command respect and resonate authority, and you don't have to know his job title. You don't have to know almost anything about him. You can sense the presence when he steps in the room, right? So this was the first video on leadership. I'm going to be creating more videos about leadership, what kind of qualities leaders have, and how you can start manifesting the life that you're after, the life that your soul is like supposed to be aligned to capture. I will be creating more videos for you to unlock the leader in you. I will also be adding exclusive content to my Patreon channel, where I'm going to go more in depth about leadership and what kind of qualities you need to work on to really get yourself from not being a leader or feeling like a leader to knowing all around that you are a leader, and immediately seeing how people will start responding to you differently once you start doing these things. So if this is your first time to the Mad Marketing YouTube channel, happy to have you here. Smash that subscribe button. I want you guys to get the most value as possible every time you watch. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll answer all questions, and I'll make a video to answer your questions so that everyone else can benefit from the answer. I'll see you guys next time.